Now this is Evan Barrett, and I'm responding to the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge from Marty Esman. Marty gave me a double challenge. He said either give to ALS, do it, or give to Amanda Curtis, and so this is going to be a double dip challenge. But this is a special occasion too, because this is a personal issue for many of us. Our good friend Paul Tuss and his spouse Pam Hillery. Pam has got ALS, and we're all concerned about that for big reasons, but also because of that. So today, in recognition of that, we are at the Tuss House in Opportunity, Montana, where we're going to have the Ice Bucket Challenge. And so this is an opportunity here, really, to do some good for ALS. But not only that, there's a walk for ALS in Missoula. Walk for ALS Research, October in Missoula. Go on the web and search it out and become part of Pam's Pals, and you can raise more money for ALS Research by doing that in Missoula. But here at the Tuss House in Opportunity, Montana, we're going to do a little respond to the ice challenge. So here we go. And by the way, you'll note I'm wearing grizzly gear for Paul and Pam as well. Now I want to say this, there's a second part to this challenge, and so stay tuned for the second part of the double dip. Now we're going to start the second half of the double dip Ice Bucket Challenge. What you see right here, we're up here at Georgetown Lake, and that's the Anaconda-Pintler Wilderness area that you see across the horizon. This is the wonderful view from my deck up here at Georgetown Lake. I want to tell you that that's some of the primest and best public land in the state of Montana, and that's some of the land that would be threatened if Steve Daines had his way in terms of selling off our public lands. Now that's a bad idea. So the second part of my challenge here, my double dip challenge, responding to Marty Esman, who said he wrote a check for Amanda Curtis and for ALS, is I'm going to try to pour some cold water on this terrible idea of Steve Daines about selling off the public lands. And I'm going to pour that cold water on myself and on the idea, and then I'm going to write a $100 check to Amanda Curtis and a $100 check to ALS. Okay? And by the way, my friend Jim, who's filming this, says I wore a hat and it didn't get wet enough. So this time I'm taking the hat off, and then we'll be right back after we've done the Ice Bucket Challenge. Here we go. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm challenging the members of the board of directors of the Montana Democratic Party, the AFL-CIO, the Montana Conservation Voters, the State Building Trades Council, the Northern Plains Resource Council, and the Planned Parenthood Advocates of Montana. And every one of those board members, I'm personally challenging you to do a double dip. Money for ALS and money for Amanda Curtis.